Israel estimates around 100 hostages remain in captivity, but only 60 or so are believed to be alive. Here's Sarah Coates again with stories of the families of Israeli captives.
Air raid sirens blare across Tel Aviv, forcing people to shelter during their weekly vigil for the release of captives in an area now dubbed Hostages Square. Mothers, fathers, sons, daughters remain in Hamas captivity.
This year has been horrible. For a start, we are lost, I would say is the word.
Tal Wax's aunt and uncle, Aviva and Keith, were abducted at gunpoint and driven to Gaza in their own car. Aviva Wax was released after 51 days. Keith is still being held hostage.
I want people to help us. I want people to fight for the hostages. I want them to realize that we're talking about normal people that were woken up and taken away from their homes, from a safe place, and we're taking hostage. We're talking about people that believed in peace.
This replica tunnel is supposed to represent the conditions that the hostages in Gaza are being held under. Now, as the focus shifts to Lebanon with the conflict with Hezbollah, people are demanding that the Israeli government do a deal to bring these people home. Amid fears over an escalation of rocket fire from the north, only a small number of people came to Hostages Square when I went there. Among them, Omri Lifshitz. His 84-year-old father, Oded, was abducted along with Omri's mother on October 7. She was released during Israel's first prisoner exchange with Hamas last November. Mr. Lifshitz believes only negotiations will bring his father home.
We want a deal. We want a deal because that's the only way to bring them back. Army operation will not retain them.
Mr. Lifshitz thinks the chances of his father returning alive are slim, but still, he hopes. What is the first thing you will do when you see your father?
Hug him, hug him, kiss him, and hope for good.
Not far away, some demonstrators assemble, as they've done week after week, to demand the release of hostages. Despite government restrictions on public gatherings following Israel's killing of Hezbollah's chief Hassan Nasrallah, a Hamas ally in Lebanon. While Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu insists military pressure alone is enough to secure the hostages' freedom, some protesters disagree.
There are terrorists there, it will not end tomorrow, but we have to come to a deal with them. If we need to release even the worst murderers, I'm for it, as long as we get them back.
And as the focus of the war moves north, those desperately seeking the safe return of the hostages are afraid it might already be too late. Sarah Coates, CNA, Tel Aviv.